We have the full set list for Rarity Pack 5. Kong's Cards has everything that you are going to want from Rarity 5 already up and ready to go, and discount code MCO40 is going to save you on your purchase. Are you interested in some of the stamped cards? Are you interested in just getting some Starlight Rares of some of the brand new cards? Well, this is going to be your opportunity to do so. I'll leave a link down below to Kong's and use discount code MCO40 to save. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more on this content. Rarity Pack 5 is such a weird set in the way that it's structured, because it looks like somebody just took a dartboard and threw darts at it in order to, generate this particular set list. Now, interestingly enough, straight off the bat, I mean, you're going to see Trihorn Dragon, Blue Eyes Tomb, and Dark Sage in here. Now, Blue Eyes Tomb we already know is going to get an overframe later on in the year, so I'm not exactly sure what we're doing with that, but, I guess the Starlight is acceptable for that. And Psyframe Driver leaps into action in here as well. My favorite vanilla monster, Gamma and Delta. Yes, sorry, Scrap Chimera. Delta is a big reprint, especially considering the fact that this card has just been so much gosh darn money. Like, Konami, I do think actually did relatively well with trying to at least get this guy into everybody's hands. So that's a big W. Super Quantums. As much as you're going to look at some of these Super Quantum monsters and you're going to be like, this is such garbage, some of these needed reprints very, very badly. No matter how you look at it, Blue Layer was pretty expensive, though Green Layer not being in here is a little bit disconnected on Konami's behalf, but we'll see. Dark Lord Ixchel. This, I can finally get a Starlight Ixchel. Alright, I know that, like, this is a terrible card considering it's got, like, a mega rare, but, like, Starlight Rare waifu. Like, this should have had rarity upgrades when it first came out. This is nice. I don't know why Oviraptor's in here. Danger Nessie's in here, I guess. Psy Reflector is in here as a pretty decent reprint. Infinitrack, Rocket Tracer, poor Rocket Tracer. Lopdor got the reprint in here. If you weren't paying attention, Lopdor was like a $5 to $8 card. Card's been bouncing around. Like, Lopdor should have not been money. Diviner of the Herald. I don't know why people... The one thing I hear about people that have looked at this set, they're like, oh wow, Diviner's such a good reprint. It's like, didn't Diviner just get like an ulti a while back? We don't have Herald to throw with it anymore. Like, the card seems just bad. Coolia is a good reprint. Albion is okay. The Knight's Sword Serpent is good. The Sprite reprints you're probably a little bit disappointed in. I don't necessarily blame you, but we do have a Thunder Searcher right around the corner, and we are kind of expecting future Sprite support based on, the concept and idea of that coming through. Saronir, I don't know why Saronir wasn't in the tins with the rest of the Bastiles, if you want my personal opinion, but I'm glad he's finally here. Kashtira reprints, Unicorn and Fenrir. Rarity 1, Rarity 2, Rarity 3. It took 5 Rarity collections for Konami to get the memo that these cards, at least these two, should have gotten some Rarity reprints. Like, I don't know what to say other than, God, you're late. Delta Wing, this card is, like, very much for the casual player, I feel like. I don't actually hate the idea of this. Imseti being in here is whatever. It's just so you can get a higher rarity upgrade of it. Arius needed the reprint, no matter how you looked at it. Memento, the big guy, finally got his reprint. Centurion, I mean, Stand Up is in here, so it kind of did need that. We also got what? The Fire King stuff is whatever. Barrel needed a reprint. Scout Surveyor for DD, but we're a little late. Phimena is in here. Huh. That's interesting. I feel like if you're looking at this, you're probably saying the same thing I am. You're probably like, oh, why is Phimena in here? It's because Shaddols are coming out in the next set. At least their logic with Phimena makes sense. Queritus and Albion or whatever. Lacrima finally getting the reprint. It's really funny to me that Lacrima's finally getting the Starlight because, he was locked up in jail during the last set of availability that he would have been available in, which is hilarious. We do have the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon, which is also whatever. Tatsuno Shirgo A little seahorsey, sure. Dispater is good. Lulu Walleth is good. Chaos Angel is good. All three of these are spectacular. Scar Red is whatever. Lancia, as much as you hate it, he needed it. We do get to see C-104, Marksman King Tut, which is good. Grand Pulse Riverstormer, Mikhail's Generator, and the other Fire King. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Other than, like, I think these reprints are, yeah, they're not exciting, but they're cards that, you needed to see. Now, we do have more back here. Don't worry. Saruja, whoever asked for the 19,000th Saruja? Oh, it was Vanquishal players that were playing it. It's all their fault. Sure. Platinum Gadget is because of River Stormer and the rest of the, canine package. Samsara Dragon, as much as I didn't want to see that, it did need it. Lingaribo needed it. Yukiona, if you weren't paying attention to Yukiona's price either, she needed it. She was pushing some pretty expensive numbers. Clockwork Knight, C, Chris Strong Canine. Like, if you cannot build Chris Strong Canine at this point for a affordable price point, like, what are you doing? The train stuff is fine in here. Concealing Light was whatever. Bonds between teacher and student, that's interesting. We've also got Eld Elixir. All right, we're Stake Your Soul and Rosin. All right, this is good. Also, shout out to Lordly Load being in here. I know the budget player is going to be happy about that. But Radiant Typhoon Vision is also in here, and Heavy Polymerization is in here. Heavy Poly. Good job, Konami. Now I can successfully fuse my Sacred Beast bad ideas together and roll it on through. Trap Dust Shoot got an errata, and, the one field spell, or the two yummy cards are in here, I guess. We also got all of the Dominus reprints that you could ever want, with Impulse and Songs of the Dominators, and Dragon's Mind is in here. Alright, and then we have the stamped side of the equation, and all of the other fun stuff in here. So, things I'm going to tell you about this stamp collection that you're probably not going to be too happy about. So, the allure of the stamp collection is this is a purely cosmetic luxury style of product. It means the Dark Magician Girl, the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, all of these cards are going to be probably expensive for their higher rarity versions. So if you're looking at some of these cards and you're like, well, like this Blue Eyes looks stupid. Some of these look awful, all right? I'm not going to be the first one to tell you this. There's not a lot of these that I particularly want to pick up myself. But I do think, like, the Shifter is cool. I personally do like the way the Compulse looks. The Compulsory Evacuation Device is amazing. The Crossout Designator is amazing to me. And the Malice White Rabbit, I think, is... The Malice White Rabbit, I think, is the one that I want to pick up the most out of this set. Just because it looks good. And also, I mean, like, yeah, sure, this is some additional Sky Striker high rarities, but I'm not loving the Ray and the Rose arts for this set. They're not particularly good. The Rosin looks good. I will say that's really, really cool. But, like, what is in this set for availability and some of these luxury cards, it was a gimmick set in Japan, and it did, pay off. Now, you see the bottom chunk of the good cards here. So, the extended arts. So, what we were seeing was, it looks like it's one extended art underneath a box, because we had some of the openings that did prove that, like, extended arts could be a little bit harder to pull. I'm afraid to see what the ratio Starlights are going to be for these. I saw 1 to 2 Starlights be pulled out of the openings, and that becomes a worrisome sample size. So, we do know that they are available in ultra rare. So, like, you should be in theory able to get some of these, but if these do have a premium attached to them, and the Starlights are even harder to pull, then, only time is going to tell with this one. And, it's going to be a monster, for sure. But either way, the stamp collection is a gimmick style of product. you might not be the most excited about, and you don't have to be excited for it. You know, this set brings kind of something for everybody, you know. But like I said, my own personal feelings, there's a couple I want, but not all of them. All right, so get the ones that you like as a collector and an individual, and the ones that you think are going to make your deck look nice. Super Poly does look amazing, though. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I will see your beautiful faces back here. And you guys check out Kong's cards. Pick up everything you want from Rarity 5. Discount code MCO40. Peace out, guys. Patrons! Thank you!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.